There are many ways to remember the values of sine, cosine, and other trigonometric values of 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90-degree angles. And believe me, the one I'm going to teach you is the easiest way because you only need your hand to remember the values. So without further ado, let's begin. Take either of your hand facing towards you and label the pinky finger 0 degrees, the ring finger with 30, middle finger with 45, your index finger with 60, and your thumb with 90 degrees. For the values of sine, all we need to remember is square root of numbers of fingers and divide it by 2. For example, to get sine 30 degree, we bend our 30-degree finger and we have one finger underneath, so sine 30 is square root of 1 divided by 2. We simplify it as 1/2 because square root of 1 is 1. For sine 90 degrees, we bend our 90-degree finger and we have 4 fingers underneath. So sine 90 degrees is square root of 4 divided by 2. We simplify it and we get 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. We do the same process for sine 60 and we get square root of 3 divided by 2. The same process is for sine 45 degrees, so we'll get square root of 2 over 2. For sine 0 degrees, we have 0 fingers underneath, so sine 0 is equal to 0. If sine is to count the number of fingers underneath, cosine is to count the number of fingers above. For example, to get cosine 60 degrees, we bend our 60-degree finger and we have one finger above. So cosine 60 degrees is equivalent to square root of 1 divided by 2, which is simplified to 1/2. For cosine 0 degrees, we bend our 0-degree finger and we have 4 fingers above. So cosine 0 degrees is square root of 4 divided by 2. We get 2 divided by 2 and is equal to 1. The same process is done to get the value of cosine 30 degrees, which is square root of 3 divided by 2. For cosine 45 degrees, we do the same process and we get square root of 2 divided by 2. For cosine 90 degrees, we have 0 fingers above, so the value of cosine 90 degrees is 0. For tangent, all we have to remember is square root of fingers over square root of fingers. To get tangent 60 degrees, we bend our 60-degree finger and then we flip our hand. We have 3 fingers above and 1 finger below, so tangent 60 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over square root of 1. We simplify and get square root of 3. For tangent 30 degrees, we bend our 30-degree finger and then we flip our hand. We have 1 finger above and 3 fingers below. So tangent 30 degrees is square root of 1 over square root of 3. We simplify and get 1 over square root of 3. For tangent 45 degrees, we do the same process and we get square root of 2 over square root of 2, which is simplified as 1. The same process is for tangent 0 degrees. We bend our 0-degree finger, flip our hand, and get 0 over square root of 4. Simplify and we get 0. For tangent 90 degrees, we have 4 fingers above and 0 fingers below. Remember that a number divided by 0 is undefined. Therefore, tangent 90 degrees is undefined. That's all for today. If you learned something in this video, give me a like. If you want another video or suggest for my next video, say it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching!